Have you ever wondered why, despite your best efforts, you're still not as wealthy as you want to be? Today we're diving deep into the common pitfalls that might be holding you back from achieving financial success. We'll dissect everything from the importance of paying yourself first to the danger of bad debt, the need for a financial buffer, and the impact of your income, expenses, and spending habits. Along the way, we'll also share insights on how to overcome these hurdles. Stay tuned as we unravel the top reasons that might be keeping you poor. First and foremost, you might be poor because you're paying yourself last. This might strike you as odd, but many of us are guilty of it. But what does paying yourself last really mean? It's simple. After receiving our income, we tend to pay for everything else. Our bills, our groceries, our entertainment, and whatever is left we consider as our savings. However, this could lead to financial struggles. You see, by prioritizing other expenses over our savings, we often find that there's little to nothing left to save. This is where the concept of paying yourself first comes in. Instead of saving what's left after spending, we should set aside a portion of our income for savings right off the bat. It's like investing in your future self. By doing so, we ensure that we are building our wealth and securing our financial future. Remember, wealth begins when you prioritize your future financial needs over your current wants. Another reason you might be struggling financially is because of bad debt. Now, it's essential to understand that not all debt is bad, so what's the difference? Good debt is an investment that will grow in value or generate long-term income. Think of a mortgage for a home or a student loan for a degree that will boost your earning potential. On the flip side, bad debt is something that quickly depreciates in value or doesn't contribute to generating income. This includes high-interest credit card debt, personal loans for non-essential items, or payday loans. These types of debt create a cycle of repayment that can be tough to break free from, especially when the interest keeps piling up. The negative impact of high-interest debt on personal finances can be crippling. It eats into your income, leaving you with less money to save or invest. It's a slippery slope that can keep you anchored in financial mediocrity. Keep in mind, not all debts are created equal. It's the bad debt that keeps you poor. Not having a financial buffer can also keep you in the cycle of poverty. Picture this: a sudden car breakdown or an unexpected medical bill. Life is full of unwelcome surprises. That's where a financial buffer or an emergency fund comes in. This is a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises life throws your way. Think of it as your financial safety net. It's there to catch you when you fall, preventing a catastrophic tumble into debt. Without it, you're walking a financial tightrope without a safety net. What happens when you don't have this buffer? Well, you could end up relying on credit cards or loans to cover unexpected costs, leading to a cycle of debt that's difficult to escape. And remember, this isn't about having money for a rainy day, it's about having money for a stormy day. So start building that buffer. Even a small amount set aside can make a big difference when the unexpected happens. Without a financial buffer, you're always one emergency away from financial disaster. Your income and spending habits play a crucial role in your financial status. Now let's delve into the world of income, expenses, and spending habits. Picture your income as a flowing river, your expenses as a dam, and your spending habits as the gatekeeper who controls the flow. If the gatekeeper allows too much water to pass through, the river runs dry. The same principle applies to your finances. If you spend more than you earn, you're heading towards a financial drought. Living beyond one's means is a pitfall many fall into. It's easy to get swept away in the current of societal pressures and material desires. That new smartphone, the latest fashion trends, dining at upscale restaurants, all these might seem enticing, but they can quickly deplete your resources if you're not careful. Not tracking expenses is another common misstep. It's like sailing on a vast ocean without a compass. You might think you're heading in the right direction, but without a clear map and constant check-ins, you could end up lost at sea. Tracking your expenses gives you a clear picture of where your money is going and helps you identify areas where you could cut back. This brings us to the importance of budgeting and living within one's means. A budget is your financial compass. It guides you through the treacherous waters of expenses and helps you steer clear of unnecessary costs. It allows you to allocate your income effectively, ensuring that your needs are met while also setting aside funds for savings and investments. Living within your means, on the other hand, is about understanding the difference between wants and needs. It's about prioritizing essential expenses and cutting back on luxury purchases. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy life. It simply means making smarter choices to secure your financial future. Remember, your income is your power, but it's your spending habits that determine how far that power extends. Like a well-trained gatekeeper, you need to control the flow, keeping the dam of expenses in check and ensuring the river of income continues to flow steadily. Your spending habits can either make you or break you. Choose wisely. So, we've discussed several reasons that might be keeping you poor. Let's take a moment to recap and reflect on the key takeaways. Firstly, we talked about the trap of paying yourself last. It's a common mistake to settle all your bills and expenses before setting aside savings. But remember, you're the most important bill you have to pay. Prioritize saving for your future. Next, we delved into bad debt. Not all debts are created equal. Good debt can help you grow your wealth, whereas bad debt can drain your resources. Learn to differentiate between the two and strive to eliminate the bad ones. We then discussed the lack of a financial buffer. Without an emergency fund, unexpected expenses can quickly lead to debt. It's crucial to build up a safety net to protect yourself from financial pitfalls. Lastly, we examined your income, expenses, and spending habits. Mindless spending can lead to a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. It's vital to track your income and expenses, cut back on unnecessary spending, and make conscious financial decisions. These points are not just about managing money. They're about creating a mindset that values growth, security, and financial independence. It's a journey that requires awareness, discipline, and a commitment to change. Remember, wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. Start making changes today and you'll be on your way to a richer tomorrow.